Anybody in here when you're growing up, mom and dad told you there's no such thing as a free lunch? We heard that one? Boy, it is so true in this world right now that we're living in. So let's think about what's free. Or free. Google products, Gmail, right? Anybody have a Gmail account in here? Anyone? Okay. They have a drive. They have a way to share files and stuff too. Social media, Facebook, right? The older generation, we're taking over Facebook. Kids don't like it because they're moving on to something else because we've taken over Facebook, right? We're posting all over the place. Now, that was free. So was Twitter, so was Pinterest, so was Instagram. But do you remember the very first day somebody told you about this magical thing called Facebook? You go to the site, facebook.com. You say, yeah, I want to create a user. I'm going to call myself Susie Johnson. And it said, okay, click here to accept our terms of service. Bum, 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 right there. Some of these terms of service, 59,000 words long. Now, someone told me that was longer than Hamlet. I don't know. I didn't count. But what I loved about this is I spent 7.5 hours one day going through the terms of service. And the very first term of service that you start with goes along, and then it references another document. And then it goes along, doesn't talk about privacy, and references another document. Guys, we go 5 levels deep all the way over here before we find the sentence that scares you to death. And the sentence, we already know, no such thing as a free lunch, right? Here comes the sentence. There's Google's. I want you guys to read that just for a second. See me, that scares you all. If it doesn't, I'm probably in the wrong business. My favorite word's distribute, right? They can distribute. So basically, they can do anything they want with anything they have. And they do. So you send an email to somebody with Gmail. They're reading it. You tell them something about like your political affiliation. They know it. You go to Amazon.com and you're buying things. You guys have probably wondered why sometimes you go back to Amazon and it has a list of things that you've been buying or something that's similar, or you go to the internet, go to the web, and all of a sudden a pop-up comes up for a product that, kind of similar to what you were looking at. All this information is getting shared to other people. Let's look at our wonderful social media. We'll use Facebook. They say, and I love this, hey, we require everybody to respect your privacy. I'm like, hey, that's good. I like that part. Notice there's some more to the bottom here that we're getting ready to click on. But here we go. The agreement that you have with somebody else is going to be how we control your data. Okay, so they're giving it away. They're saying, okay, we have an agreement with other people, and it's up to you and them to figure out what you're going to do with your information. I like this. They transfer information to vendors, service providers, and other partners who support their business. Guys, what does that sentence mean? Nothing. They're saying nothing. They're saying that pretty much they give it to anybody that wants it. Now, Zuckerberg, I have to screw up the guy's name, the owner of the big cheese for Facebook. Someone asked him one day, they said, hey, do you give people other people's information from Facebook? He said, absolutely not. We do not give it away at all. You guys already figured this out, right? It's semantics. Man, you guys are the best audience so far, man. And most people are like, I have to tell them it's semantics, and they don't even know what the word semantics means. Maybe some people are doing some advertising and trying to sell products. That's no big deal. Well, there's a concept called a data broker. There's a lot of them in the United States. We're going to talk about the top 2. And basically, they sell information to these data brokers. So Facebook, social media, Google, all these guys sell information to data brokers, and they consolidate it, make this giant database. And right now, there's over 1,500 things by average that they know about each and every one of you in this room. Where you buy, where you go to church, what your kids' names are, everything, okay? That's true. I'm not going to look at all the statistics here, One of the things that they do with those information is they sell it to banks, they sell it to telecom providers, and they sell it to insurance people, and they sell it to whoever else they want. Let's talk about the next company, ChoicePoint. They sell all of this information, 17 billion records. I don't know about you guys. I can't even fathom 17 million, much less 17 billion. They sell it to the NSA. So they're selling the information they've been collecting through Facebook and Google to the NSA. Uh-oh, that's not good. And they have sold, we know for a fact they have sold our information to cyber criminals before already. I've been like, I think it was about 60 times the research that I did. Yeah, Look at that, they have zero regulations. Isn't that nice? Nobody's overseeing them saying you can't do that. And there's no regulations. Data brokers can do whatever they want. They can sell to whoever they want, anytime they want, anything they want, any of our 1,500 pieces of information that they have on every one of us.